Your heart knows things your analytical mind does not. Welcome to Quantum Wealth Lab. This is not a metaphor. The heart contains an extensive neural network, approximately 40,000 neurons, comparable in complexity to many brain regions, that processes information, learns from experience, and communicates its assessments to the brain through neural, hormonal, and electromagnetic pathways. The heart's electromagnetic field is the strongest in the body, measurable several feet from the chest. And the communication between the heart and the brain is bidirectional. The heart sends significantly more signals to the brain than the brain sends to the heart. When the heart and brain are in coherence, when they are communicating clearly, and the electromagnetic signals from the heart are regular and harmonious rather than chaotic and stressed, the brain functions at a measurably higher level. Decision-making improves. Pattern recognition improves. The ability to identify what is genuinely true in a situation, as distinct from what fear or wishful thinking would have you believe, improves significantly. Most financial decisions are made from incoherence. The analytical mind running its calculations, while the emotional center generates signals that may or may not be in alignment with what the analysis reveals. The result is the experience most people know well, the decision that looks right on paper but feels wrong in the body, or the opportunity that the analysis dismisses but the gut insists on. The coherent state resolves the conflict, not by privileging the heart over the mind or the mind over the heart, by aligning them. This session builds that alignment. You make financial decisions from the coherent state, not from the place of conflict between what the spreadsheet says and what the gut says. From the place of alignment, where both intelligences are consulted, where both are in communication, and where the decision that emerges carries the authority of both the heart's pattern recognition and the brain's analytical capacity. The coherent decision-maker is not the one who ignores their feelings in favor of pure analysis. That approach leaves the most important information: the heart's assessment of alignment, of genuine rightness, of the subtle patterns that the analytical mind cannot fully process, unused. And it is also not the one who ignores analysis in favor of pure intuition. That approach leaves the brain's capacity for systematic evaluation of facts and probabilities unused. The coherent decision-maker is the one who accesses both, who checks the analysis and then checks the felt sense, who notices when they are in agreement, the deep, clear signal that both centers are aligned on a direction, and who takes that agreement seriously as a genuine quality indicator of the decision, and who also notices when they disagree and investigates the disagreement rather than defaulting to one center's assessment over the others. You are building this capacity, the ability to access the heart's intelligence in financial decisions, to get quiet enough to hear it, to trust it enough to let it inform the choice alongside the analysis. That is what this session is installing. Feel the coherence state in the body. Place your awareness in the center of your chest, not the physical heart exactly, but the space around it. The heart center. The area that registers emotional truth in the body, the warmth of genuine connection, the tightening of genuine threat, the expansion of genuine rightness. Now bring to mind a financial decision or opportunity that is currently live for you, one where you have some analysis done but are not yet clear. Hold it in awareness and notice what the heart center does. Expansion, a subtle opening or warming or sense of forward motion, is the coherent signal for yes, for alignment, for the heart's assessment that this direction is genuinely congruent with who you are and what you are building. Contraction, a subtle closing or tightening or pulling back, is the coherent signal for not this, or not now, or investigate further. It is not necessarily a hard no. It is the heart's request for more information, or its recognition that something in the current formulation is not quite right. Stillness, no signal, no movement, is often the signal that the question has been correctly formed, but the answer is not yet available. The heart is waiting for more information or more time. Practice reading those signals now. The coherent state makes them clearer. The signal-to-noise ratio improves as the heart and brain align. In the incoherent state, the heart signals are there but difficult to read through the static of the analytical override. The coherence you're building here clears the static. The coherence check, a 3-step financial decision practice. Here is the practice for bringing heart-brain coherence into your financial decisions. It takes 2 to 3 minutes and can be done before any significant financial choice. Step 1, breathe into the heart center. 3 slow, deliberate breaths where the focus is specifically on the area of the chest rather than on the decision. This activates the heart's neural network and begins the coherence process. The heart needs a moment of direct attention to come online as an active participant in the decision rather than a passive responder to whatever the analytical mind has already decided. Step 2, invite the feeling of a positive financial outcome. Not the outcome you are hoping for, a genuinely positive one, whatever that turns out to be. This puts the heart in an appreciative, open state rather than a cautious or contracted one, which improves the quality of the signal it generates. Step 3, hold the decision in front of that open, appreciative heart center and ask, does this feel genuinely right? Not safe, right. Not comfortable, right. The heart's assessment of rightness is more reliable than its assessment of safety, because safety is a fear response and rightness is a coherence response. Notice the answer. It will come as a feeling in the body before it arrives as a thought in the mind. Trust the body's response, then cross-reference it with the analysis. The coherent decision honors both. For the gut feelings that we're always trying to help. Every financial decision you have ever made was accompanied by a signal from the heart's intelligence. In many cases, in most cases, for most people, the signal was overridden by the analytical mind that had already decided, by the urgency of the situation that did not leave time for quiet checking, by the social pressure of the people around you who had an investment in a particular outcome, by the mistrust of your own instincts that accumulated over years of being told that feelings are not the appropriate basis for financial decisions. But the signals were there. And when you look back at the significant financial decisions of your life, the ones that turned out well and the ones that did not, the heart signal was often there, in advance, trying to get through. The decision that looked perfect but felt slightly off, and turned out to be the one that cost you the most. The opportunity that seemed risky on paper but felt genuinely right, and became the one that opened the next chapter. The relationship that triggered the heart center's contraction on first contact and eventually proved the contraction accurate. Thank the gut feelings that have been trying to help throughout, even the ones that were overridden, even the ones that were accurate but too quiet to compete with the noise of the analysis and the urgency and the pressure. They were always there, always offering their intelligence, always part of the conversation, even when the conversation was not designed to hear them. You are worthy of the coherent intelligence. The access to heart-brain coherence is not a gift reserved for people who have a particular spiritual practice or a natural tendency toward intuition or a personality type that is more comfortable with the non-analytical. It is a physiological capacity, one that all humans have, that is accessible through specific practices, and that improves with deliberate attention. You are worthy of that access not because of who you are in any spiritual sense, but because you are a biological system designed for it. The neural network of the heart, the electromagnetic field, the bidirectional communication with the brain, these are not optional features. They are the standard equipment of the human body. The only question is whether they are being used. This session is using them. The coherence check is accessing them. Every time you bring attention to the heart center before a significant financial decision, you are activating a physiological capacity that has always been present, and that produces genuinely better outcomes when it is engaged rather than bypassed. You do not need permission to use your own physiological intelligence. You do not need a credential or a practice or a level of spiritual development that certifies you as someone whose gut feelings are reliable. The body has always been reliable. The practice is learning to read it accurately, and that practice is underway. Step into the version of you who consults both intelligences before every significant financial decision. This version has a different relationship with financial uncertainty, not because the uncertainty is gone, but because the coherent state provides a form of navigation that the purely analytical state does not. The heart's pattern recognition, operating from years of accumulated experience stored in the body rather than in the explicit memory, can identify genuine alignment or misalignment in situations that are too complex or too information-rich for the analytical mind to fully process in the available time. In this version, the financial decision that the analytical mind is uncertain about gets the coherence check. The heart center is consulted. The body's response is noticed. And the decision that emerges from the alignment of both intelligences carries a quality of conviction that purely analytical decisions do not, the settled sense of having checked everything available, including the intelligence most people leave on the table. In this version, the decisions made from coherence are noticeably better, not because the heart is infallible, but because the combination of two complementary intelligence systems is more complete than either alone. The analytical mind catches what the gut would miss. The heart catches what the analysis cannot access. Together, they produce a quality of financial decision-making that consistently moves the life you are building in the direction it is genuinely supposed to go. Step into this version. Both intelligences are online, they are aligned. The coherent state is available. Integrate the coherence check into your financial practice. The heart-brain coherence state is not a permanent condition. It is a state that is accessed through practice and maintained through attention. In the ordinary course of a day full of information, distraction, and the demands of the analytical mind, the coherent state will drift. The heart signals will be more difficult to read. The alignment of the two intelligences will require deliberate renewal. The integration is the deliberate renewal. Before significant financial decisions, the pricing conversation, the investment choice, the income stream evaluation, the significant purchase, the three-step coherence check, breath into the heart center, appreciation, the question of genuine rightness. And then, over time, the coherent state becomes more accessible. The heart signals become clearer, the ability to read them improves, the alignment between felt sense and analytical conclusion becomes more efficient. What currently takes 2 to 3 minutes of deliberate practice begins to happen faster as the neural pathways of the coherence check become more well-established. The financial decisions you make from coherence over the coming months will reflect the alignment. They will have a quality of direction and rightness that purely analytical decisions do not, because they are informed by the full intelligence of a system designed to make exactly these kinds of choices, when that system is operating coherently. You are coherent, both centers are aligned, the intelligence is complete. Until next time, keep expanding. Your practice this week. Use the three-step coherence check before one significant financial decision. Just one, the pricing conversation you have been thinking about, the investment opportunity currently on the table, the income direction you have been trying to evaluate. Choose the one where you most need clarity, where the analytical mind has run its analysis but has not arrived at a clear answer, and apply the coherence check before you decide. 3 breaths into the heart center, the feeling of a genuinely positive outcome. The question, does this feel right? Notice what the body tells you. Cross-reference it with the analysis. If they agree, both pointing in the same direction, take the decision seriously as a coherent choice. If they disagree, heart and mind pointing in different directions, investigate the disagreement before deciding, rather than defaulting to one center. And when you have made the decision from the coherent state, when you have used both intelligences and made a choice that honored both, come back to the comments. The community question this week is, what financial decision did you make from the coherent state, and what was different about the quality of the choice? Your coherent decision may show someone else what the check is supposed to feel like. Subscribe. Share this with someone who has been overriding their gut on financial choices. Until next time, keep expanding.